Balancing effort and ease, the dance of strength and surrender. Greetings and namaste, beautiful soul. Welcome to Yoga PodClass. I'm Chelsea Lael Kennedy, your guide, friend, and fellow traveler on this journey of embodied wellness. This isn't just a podcast. It's a sacred space where we practice the kind of yoga that begins off the mat, in your breath, your body, your nervous system, and your everyday life. I'm a trauma-informed yoga instructor, a somatic mindfulness mentor, and a survivor. My work comes from a deep place of lived experience, healing, and faith. And so does this podcast. Each episode, we explore the sacred connection between ancient wisdom and modern science through movement, meditation, and breath to help you return to your body as a safe and sovereign space. During this time, I invite you to focus on your breath. Soften between the eyebrows, relax the jaw, roll the shoulders on the back, elongate the ears away from the shoulders, finding length and space along your spine. I invite you also to notice how your breath takes up space inside of your body. Noticing the supports beneath you, the atmosphere and the ether around you. Please be safe. You are responsible for your own body and practice. Let's begin. In the Western world, we are taught to push, strive, and conquer. In spiritual spaces, we're told to surrender, soften, and release. But what if healing is a dance between both? Yoga invites us to explore the balance of effort and ease, tapas and santosha, discipline and contentment. Both are sacred. Both are necessary. And today's episode will help you embody this dynamic equilibrium. Yoga philosophy, ancient wisdom, and somatic integration in the 8 limbs of yoga. We'll find this balance especially in the niyamas of tapas and santosha, right? Discipline and contentment. The fire of discipline showing up when it's hard, choosing growth. And segue, I have been on this journey lately, this tagline, this mantra of nothing's hard. Telling our brain over and over again that nothing is hard. Because it's our brain that thinks things is hard. Things are hard. I literally have a that was easy button. That santosha, that contentment, the peace of acceptance in meeting ourselves where we are. Such a big deal. We can also look at it through the lens of asana, pranayama, and Ishvara pranidhana, our posture, our breath, and a surrender to a higher power. Finding strength and softness in the physical shapes, modulating energy, stimulating or calming as needed with our breath, and letting go of any perception of needing to be in control. Finding serenity with the divine. We also recognize that our nervous system is wired for duality. Sympathetic arousal, which is activation, and parasympathetic relaxation or rest. Our goal isn't to stay in one or the other, it's to flow skillfully between them. Interesting. So, why does this work? The somatic science and the neurobiology. When we practice effort without burnout, we regulate our stress response. So tapas, the disciplines, build neuroplasticity, teaching the brain how to persist and reframe the challenge. Santosha activates vagal tone, signaling safety, trust, and emotional regulation. Alternating between challenge and rest trains our nervous system for resilience, not just relaxation. Yoga gives the body a vocabulary to express its strength and its surrender. This helps rewire our inner dialogue and expands our capacity to hold life's contradiction simultaneously. I invite you in to our short practice today, beginning in either a seated mountain, Sukhasana, or standing mountain, Tadasana. Seated mountain pose, Sukhasana. If it feels good to you, I invite you to sit on a folded blanket or cushion to elevate your hips, or at the edge of your chair. Crossing the legs gently, placing each foot under the opposite knee. Root down through your sits bones evenly. And if your feet are on the ground, rooting down through your feet. Lengthen the spine by gently pressing down through the pelvis and lifting through the crown of the head. Ears elongated away from the shoulders. Still breathing. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down without cranking your shoulders down to create space in your chest. Hands can rest gently on your knees, palms facing up for receptivity or down for grounding. Option to close the eyes or soften the gaze. Inhale to feel the spine lengthen. Exhale to relax the jaw and shoulders, tilting the gaze, the chin, the nose slightly towards the sky. Begin with 3 rounds of breath, inhaling deeply through the nose for 4 counts, pausing for 2, and then exhaling gently through the mouth for 6 counts. I'll do 1 round with you, and then I will start for the mountain cue for those who wish to stand. So, inhale through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 1, exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continuing your breath. If you choose to take a standing mountain Tadasana, I invite you to stand with your feet hip width apart. Or option to have your big toes touching and heels slightly apart, or having your feet together all the way. Grounding evenly through the big toe mounds, the little toe mounds, and the points in the heels. Engage the thighs slightly without locking the knees. Nice gentle bend in the knees. Draw the belly gently toward the spine to support the low back. Again, rolling the shoulders up, back, and down without cranking them down on your back. Arms relaxed at your sides with palms facing forward. Lifting the crown of the head to create space in the spine, ears elongated away from the spine. Gentle tilting of the head up, the chin and the nose and the eyes to the sky. With each inhale, imagine energy rising through the soles of the feet to the crown. With each exhale, feel the body grounding more fully into the earth. Breathe in strength. Breathe out ease. Inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 1, 2. Release. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Invitation to keep breathing, of course, but Now to add in some gentle movement, inhaling the arms overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause at the top. Exhale, lowering your arms slowly. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling again, arms overhead. Pause. Exhale, releasing your arms slowly, stepping into a gentle warrior stance. Right or left foot coming forward. Front knee bent over the front ankle. We're going to be in warrior 2, so we're going to have our back foot perpendicular to our front foot, back leg long, and then pressing out along the outer edge of that back foot. Ground your feet. Breathe in and feel your strength. Exhale, softening your jaw and your face. Inhale, energizing your core. Arms can come up overhead, or they can point one in front and one in back, or they can be palms together at heart center. Softening between your eyebrows, letting go of the jaw. Moving mindfully with your breath, we're going to rotate to warrior 2 on the other side, shifting the front foot to be perpendicular to the back foot that becomes the front foot, facing the opposite direction. Bring the bend in the opposite knee over the ankle, then pressing that back foot, side of the foot all the way into the ground and the earth. Strength in the legs. Energizing your core on the inhale. Pausing for 2 at the top. Exhale for 6, softening your face, relaxing the jaw. Staying here for as long or as little as your body calls, noticing the differences with curiosity on both sides. Noticing where your hands are positioned, either out to the side, overhead, together at heart center, or even holding your elbows behind your back. When and only when this side feels complete, I invite you to step up, feet together into a tall mountain, hands up overhead, reaching to a slight back bend, and then coming into a forward fold. Even if you are seated, I do invite you into this gentle forward fold, bending the knees a lot or little to put the hands onto the earth, letting gravity hold you. As you bend your knees more and more, maybe come off your chair or your prop. Option to have a rolled towel underneath your knees and then sitting back on your heels, bringing the head down to the earth, or stacking your head on your palms or your fists on the earth into our wisdom, surrender, child's pose. So many different names for things. Yes, it's your breath. Letting gravity hold you, letting the ether and the air and the atmosphere around you support you. Inhaling strength. Exhale, surrender. I invite you to end this practice either lying down or seated, with one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, following the rise and fall of your breath as it takes up space within your being, and silently repeat, I hold both. I am both. strength, and surrender. Staying in this space for just a few moments, allowing the effects of the breath, all of the practice, to wash over and integrate into your body and your being. Eyes open or closed as you feel the effects of these short practices on your day, internally. Then as you return to your external world, noticing with curiosity the newness that is bound to show up. I want to leave you with some everyday integration tips. Mountain pose isn't just for your mat. You can return to this posture at any time, just like your breath. While waiting in line or brushing your teeth, doing the dishes, folding laundry, ground your feet and align your spine. You can do this during difficult conversations, rooting down through your seat and or your feet, and rising up, creating length in your spine through the crown of your head, ears elongated away from the spine or the shoulders, finding length in your breath. You can do this before starting your day, pausing in seated or standing mountain, taking 3 grounding breaths, setting an intention for your day, or maybe right when you get to work or before you get home. Set an intention from this place of presence and posture. These micro practices help train the nervous system to return to balance amidst the chaos of life. And my whole philosophy is based on those micro changes. Kaizen, a Japanese philosophy that talks about these small continuous improvements. And we see how these little shifts and tweaks that we make impact us. And then we make a decision from there. Instead of trying to do a whole overhaul, we work with our nature instead of against it. And there's a few quotes that I feel inspired to leave you today. And this one is unknown, the author, but it says, "Be like a mountain, firm in your foundation, yet open to the sky." Letting that wash over your body and your being. Coming back to this space when it's your time. And the last quote is from Hermann Hesse. "Within you, there is stillness and a sanctuary to which you can retreat at any time. May you always take it with you," is my addition to that. Thank you so much for showing up to this practice today. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank yourself for showing up, and your body for carrying you through all that it has. Your healing doesn't require you to hustle or collapse. It asks you to listen, to know when to lean in and when to lean back. You can be both soft and strong, still and moving, surrendered and empowered. This is yoga. This is you. If today's practice nourished you, come deepen the journey inside the EEL Health and Wellness app. That's E@L, Health and Wellness app. That sounds like eel, like the ocean creature. Inside there, you'll find the EEL Haven, your safe starting point. The current for 100-day members, the ripple effect for transformational 6-habit signature course. Plus we have a habit tracker, meditation, breathwork and movement library practices. You can also book a one-on-one session, explore our retreats, or design your own. Join our custom community at h3allealus.online. You're not alone on this path. You are held. Thank you, and namaste.